What's going on, everybody? King Mike this here, showing you my favorite games to play with friends for the Nintendo Switch Online. To get things started, you're going to need a Nintendo membership. What I recommend doing is, instead of spending $50 for the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack by yourself, I'd recommend talking to some family and friends and all pitching in. Family membership. So the difference between the Nintendo Switch Online and the expansion pack as of this video is the expansion pack will net you the Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis games. Now that you have your Nintendo Online membership, let's go ahead and show you how you can set up an online game. On the left side here, you're going to hit left on your D-pad. You're going to go to Play Online. Here. Can't tell you how much fun my brother and I have been having doing this. So the first game we're going to go with is Double Dragon 2. It's a fantastic side-scroller beat-em-up. A lot of fun. It's a tough one though, so you might want to check out my other video on how I teach you how to save state your progress during gameplay. Our next one to play with a friend is Shadow of the Ninja. I never played this one as a kid. I found it via Nintendo Switch Online. Side-scroller platformer game. Game is very, very difficult, so for those looking for a challenge, I highly recommend checking this one out with a buddy. Super Mario 3, fantastic to play with a buddy. Close out our Nintendo portion here. If anybody here is an American football fan, I highly recommend Tecmo Bowl. The one tip I will give is you cannot fumble in the original Tecmo Bowl. So if you can get a good running game going on the ground, you'll be in good hands. Up next, we're going to head to the Super Nintendo department. Kicking things off for Super Nintendo is Donkey Kong Country 2. You can actually play this one together at the same time, meaning one of you takes control of Diddy and the other takes control of Dixie. For those looking for another beat 'em up, I recommend Rival Turf. It's another one I enjoy is Super Mario Kart. Close out Super Nintendo is Wild Guns. Now if anybody here ever looks up on eBay, the price of this game is atrociously high. It's a fantastic run and gun shooter. Let's go check out what Sega Genesis has to offer you guys. Starting things off here, I recommend Columns. It plays similar to Tetris. Next we have a three-headed monster in Golden Axe, Golden Axe 2, and Gunstar Heroes. I recommend all three of these games. Golden Axe is a fantastic side-scroller beat-em-up. The one that follows it, Golden Axe 2, is just as good. Gunstar Heroes is another game I never played as a kid, and I'm glad I just was surfing around the online membership games. Me and my friend Tom had so much fun playing this one. Difficulty's just the right amount to keep you playing and going back for more, and it is quite challenging. We've talked about a couple beat-em-up games earlier. This is my favorite beat-em-up game on the Nintendo Switch Online. The soundtrack in this game is amazing. Let's close things up with Nintendo 64. I was so excited when I heard they were going to bring GoldenEye to Nintendo Switch Online. I recommend buying the official, authentic Nintendo 64 controller for these games. It just plays so much smoother, especially when it comes to the Z button on the bottom of the controller. Close out the series, we have our doubleheader here, Mario Kart and Mario Party. What's awesome about the 64 games is, yes, you can play up to 4 players for all of these games here. Mario Kart 64 is an awesome battle mode and awesome versus mode. If anybody has Mario Party Superstars for the Nintendo Switch, you'll notice a couple of the old board games here as well as the mini games. Just want to say thank you to all who checked out this video. Be sure to subscribe. I also stream on Twitch, so if you guys want to check out my channel and play a game with me, we'll see you over there. Take care.